Please ignore what Eric's doing, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the Race Department F1 and GP2 draw. Can I get a hello, everybody?
Hello. Oh, thanks, guys.
We are joined in the commentary box this evening by your friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man, Wilkinson, who's just fresh from his fuck up in Monza, followed by Jonathan Seeks. All give him a round of applause, everybody. Everyone, Jonathan Seeks, he's sexy. Also, we have Eric, who's currently doing the camera work this evening, and then also we have the uber sexy and not drunk Sam. He's not drunk, ladies and gentlemen. That makes a great change.
And he brings up drunk jokes already. And we're, what? 30 seconds in. Nice one.
Okay, guys. Obviously, you know, Eric's going to do a standard number generator. Obviously, we will call the names out, and each driver's seeded. You'll see the seeds in the stream. Then Eric will generate a number. Then we'll tell you who that driver is and what person the car is in. Okay? We'll be doing it GP2 first, then F1, okay? But obviously there's some rule changes this year. Sam, would you like to take us through the rule changes?
I believe this is actually Ollie because it is GP2, so I'm going to hand it over to Ollie.
Oh, thanks for the spot here, guys. Okay.
Yeah, but
well, next. Go ahead, Eric.
Just the rule changes. He means the banning of the 4 cars that were considered advantage and disadvantage.
I knew that. I actually knew that.
These are the people I've got to work with. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Bloody hell. No, I didn't know. Okay, right, let's start this again. Yes,
Anyway,
I do
the
know
cars banned for next season are the Sauber, the Williams, the Toro Rosso, and the Lotus. I'm sure most of you guys know about these cars. Obviously, Sauber well known for being fairly quick in a straight line, and as well as the Williams and Toro Rosso. We did ban the Lotus, however, because it's slightly slower. We didn't ban the Lotus. What did we ban? What did we ban? We didn't ban the Lotus. I'm pretty sure of it.
We did, because it's the slowest car on the grid.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm confused because Demi was practicing the Lotus the other day.
Anyway, put it this way: if Sauber was the fastest car, why didn't I win every single fucking race? But there we go.
We're just on the corners.
Yeah, I know. It's diabolical, isn't it? Okay. That's really covers the rule change. I mean, let's have a think back. I mean, us here. How do you think the season went for everybody? Quickly before we start with draw. So, Eric, how did F1 go for you and everyone? Be honest.
Well, it was a very interesting season. I believe for myself it was personally a season that was different because of the expectations, basically. And you and Jonathan were kind of, you know, to blame for in that regard. But yeah, I was like, you know, my first season I was for the first time in GP2 and second season was the first time in F1, and now I was considered, you know, the favorite for the title, or at least, you know, expected to be there up the front, and that gave a bit of a pressure. I had a pretty struggling start, but I managed to make it successful in the end, and I was really happy with my pace and consistency at the end. I had some great battles basically at almost every track, even at the first half of the season, but yeah, it was very interesting, and I thought it was a really good season, especially with the attendance. We have not seen such a good attendance in both divisions before, so I'm really happy about that, and yeah, I think that's just great, and I hope it keeps going like that.
I mean, obviously, for GP2, the standpoint was, you know, we have to really look at Andrew and Ollie, who really shouldn't have been in this league this year. They should have been in like F1 or maybe GP3, maybe, because they were that fucking terrible. But that's just, you know, the quality of drivers that have come through for GP2. So, you know, it's the first time we actually get to ask Ollie before we start. We've got 2 minutes before we start. So, Sebastian Vettel, aka Ollie, can you tell us how it feels to beat Andrew?
Well, this season was a really kind of eye-opening experience because, like, normally, a lot of you guys know that I chose GP2 over F1 because I never won a league before, and even though I didn't know the pace of any driver in GP2, like, you know, I left at F1 in season 1, rejoined for season 3, and I didn't know the pace of anyone, so I wanted to start in GP2 and work my way up. I didn't want to just go straight away from F1 and take someone's place at an equal opportunity, just as me. So that's the reason I stayed in GP2, and Andrew was a great opponent. You know, beginning of the season, we had some great races. We battled out hard, and mid-season, I guess, competition turned a bit sour. I don't know about the best way of putting it. Maybe we got a bit more competitive into championship, but once kind of it was more inevitable in my favour, we had some great races again. You know, me and Andrew really went wheel to wheel with Ben Milden in Korea. Korea was an absolutely fantastic race. Not sure you guys have seen the highlights from myself and Ben's videos. It's some great real tour racing in there. I think that really highlights the quality of GP2. You know, to have 3
and Silverstone as well.
Yeah, Silverstone
drivers going wheel to wheel for 5 laps. It just shows what a quality league race department is, and just how much it feels satisfying to win this league. Because even though, you know, I may have a bit of a pace advantage, everyone's willing to give 100%, and that's why it feels so good. That's when you do overtake someone, when you are going wheel to wheel with someone, you know that both of you are on the limit, and that's why, you know, it feels so good.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's enough time for the talk, guys. I think it's time to make the draw. So, Eric, cue the intro.
Alright, we're going to start the show now, the moment you have all been waiting for, and we are going to decide which team and in which car everybody is going to be driving in for the next 5 months or so. Let's begin. Radio silence.
Previously on F1.
Right, that was impressive. That was, you know, I hope you're all ready for this. So, Ollie, do you want to take it away with the GP2 draw?
Okay, well, you can see the drivers there, the number they correlate to. So, obviously, we've got the F1 relegates. Is that even a word? So you got Dean, Aiden, Nick from F1, who unfortunately had to drop out as being the bottom three. They obviously substitute for myself, Andrew, and Ben. We'll just go into that later with Sam. So then you got Jay, Joe, and Aaron, Rob, Mantas, Jonathan, Jort, Paul, TGB, Patrick, Theo, Thomas, and Kyle as in championship order, with their numbers correlating to alongside. So the numbers that pop up, that represents that driver. So, without further ado, these are the drivers that cannot drive the following cars. So Joe and Jort can't drive the McLaren, Thomas can't drive the Mercedes, Nick can't drive the Marussia, Kyle can't drive the Caterham, Aiden and Dean have not got a car this year. Neither has Jay or Rob, neither has Aaron or TGB, neither has Paul or Patrick, because their cars have now been banned. In fact, there is the list. Those are the cars in that order. So the first pairing will be the drivers driving the McLaren this season.
All right. So, are we ready to start the GP2 draw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
All right, guys. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
This is for the McLaren.
Here we go.
Oh, fucking
The tension is building.
It's building even more.
It's number 6. It is Aaron Wilkinson in the McLaren. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your GP2 organiser for next year will be in the McLaren.
Lovely.
Obviously, Aaron had a solid season in GP2, improving from his Season 2 performance, taking a highlight of second place at Monaco, having accidentally collided the barrier at to back halfway through after leading. So great potential there for Aaron, who drove the Sauber last year, or this season I guess you could say, and he'll be looking for a competitive team, I imagine, who will be drawn out next. So yeah, Eric, next draw.
There's a bit of a
driver
delay.
number 3. It's Nick Farr,
Oh,
a
great.
Marussia F1 driver. I've dropped down. So yes, that is a interesting pairing. That Nick completed 4 races last year and only finished 1 of them. So obviously he graduated from GP2, I think, in Season 2. Obviously has not had the time to complete this season, well, last season, because of cricket, I think it is. Hopefully he'll have a bit more of a better turnout rate. So for the Mercedes, the Constructors Champions for GP2, with myself, Thomas and Jonathan driving that car last season. And that will be driver number 15, and that's Thomas Helmer, who already drove the car, so he cannot drive it again. You have to roll the dice once more. He's driver number 9, and that is Jonathan Seekings in the Mercedes, who was a reserve last year, so he didn't actually drive the car. So yes, he will be the first driver for the Mercedes team. Obviously, Jonathan had some highlights last year as the reserve driver, taking best finish of 2nd at India. I'm pretty sure that was India. And then he also finished 4th at his home Grand Prix at Silverstone. Now on to the next draw for the next car. And it's driver number 8, and that's Mantas Zilauskas. Mantas had a troubled season in GP2, having many disconnections, not starting the first 6 races. Got them sorted out. He'll be driving the Mercedes. You know, he was the Lotus driver. Obviously can't drive that car again because it's banned. Shows some good performance though, a very consistent pair of hands. Now driving the Caterham, runners up for the Constructors' Championship Season 3. They had Andrew Holmes moving up to F1 this season, and Kyle Hull, who cannot drive the car. He was number 16. That's number 4, and that's Jay Jones in the Caterham. Jay had a particularly good season, bit inconsistent, but had multiple runs of podiums. However, towards the end of the season, maybe just a lack of focus just dropped him out of the top, kind of a chance of getting a top 3. Now on to the number 2 driver for Caterham. Number 6, it's Aaron Wilkinson. We can't have him. He's already in the McLaren. After all, again, it's number 8, and that's fantastic. Can't have him either. And it's number 8, and we can't have him either. Number 7, that is Rob McEwen. Rob had a best finish.
He was Joe's teammate.
What?
Yep, you're right, Aaron.
Oh yes, you're right.
Good spot.
Can't have him.
Well, good spot.
Can't have him.
Can't have him.
We have to draw again.
Have to draw again. That is the other rule. Teammates cannot be with each other this season. Gonna have to create another fresh pairing here. Number 5 is Joe, and I'm pretty sure Joe hasn't been drawn. Yeah, he hasn't been drawn. So Joe joined at Bahrain, I'm pretty sure.
What do you think of that team, Sam? Jay and Joe together in the catering.
Jay, I think that'll be a very strong, very strong team because, of course, Jay being a very strong driver and stuff, and Joe's improving onwards and onwards and onwards, and especially in Monza, what I witnessed is that he was very good. So I think that'll be a very good solid team for next season.
Yeah, what do you think, Aaron? If you see Jay and Joe together pairing up,
I'll be worried.
Yeah, I think they are a strong team as well. They finished 4th and 5th, right? So they basically are, with the top 3 gone, they will be like the guys to look for at the next season, definitely, along with some others.
Yeah, I mean, Joe had some really great qualifying performances this season. I think he stuck it on the front row a few times. The tracks don't come to mind, but he's definitely a very strong driver, improved a lot since his debut. Now on to the next team of Marussia, who only Nick Farr can't drive. Obviously, he's already been picked, but they weren't in the GP2 season either, so any driver that hasn't been picked can take this car. It's number 13, and that is Patrick Arup, or Arup. I don't quite know how to pronounce your last name, sorry.
Call him Muscles, that'll be better.
That is a very good point. Muscles. It's Patrick. He joined in Hungary. Had a bit of an up and down season. Unfortunately, didn't make too many races as I think he hoped for due to connection issues. Has shown some good pace. He's been a long runner of the Race Department Championship. I remember him racing him back in 2011. So yes, he's been here for a very long time and rejoined after a small hiatus. Now for his teammate. It's number 14. It's Theo Thau. Theo was a reserve driver. I think his first race was in Korea. He's been pretty much the surprise of the GP2 season in the back half, to be honest. A run of 4th places, very quick, very consistent. He's a friend of mine. I brought him to the championship, so I know a lot about him, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with if he's put together a full season. He should be definitely one to look forward for a top 3, I imagine. Now on to the Ferrari. Ferrari last year was driven by Ross and Chia. Obviously, neither of them are going to be in the championships, we do not believe, this season. But the drivers for that team are number 8, and that's Mantas. He's been chosen. Number 5, Joe. He's been chosen as well. Number 16, it's Kyle Hall. He drove the Caterham last year with a best finish with 8 points at Suzuka. Obviously, good friends with his now F1 driver Andrew Holmes. It's interesting to see how he gets on without Andrew as his teammate, but yeah, improved a lot since his debut in Canada. Now for his teammate. Number 10, it is Jort Celis or Kellis. I'm not sure if that's a hard C or a soft C. Jort is a kind of like a bit like Thea. I think their pace is very similar. Jort had a best finish of 5th, I believe it was, at his home track at Spa mid-season. Jort seems to be a consistent driver. Drove the McLaren last year, and he definitely is a dark horse, I would say, for next season. Now on to the Red Bull. In fact, you're right. from now on, we have 6 drivers left. Those 6 drivers are going to be put for seeded 1 to 6, so we don't have to keep on pulling out the same drivers over and over again. So those drivers are going to be Dean and Aiden, obviously Lotus teammates from F1 and haven't been picked yet. Driver number 3, I believe, will be Paul Glover. Then we've got TGB in 4th, seed 4. And then the 5th one will be.
Go on, Ollie. Guess this one. Go on, Ollie.
Well, it's Thomas Helmer. And I'm not sure who's the 6th one though, because Carl's been chosen. I'll have a look.
Oh dear.
Yeah, face palm.
It has been.
Sam, do some filler while I try and do some maths.
Okay, hello guys. Sorry about earlier. I did have some technical issues, so that's why, according to some people, I sounded drunk. I'm back to normal. I got rid of the technical gremlins that I had, and I'm back. I'm now live. So yeah. Yep. Yes. Funny Musa. I am sober. Yeah. Thanks guys. Thanks guys for all your comments. They've been brilliant. Okay.
Okay. And I'll cut you short there because the driver who will be seed 6 will be Rob McEwen, or as we refer to him in our private meetings, Rob MC Ewan.
Oh wow.
I foresee Red Bull for Rob here. I foresee it.
Obviously, Rob drove the Toro Rosso last year, so moved into Red Bull. That'll be the sister team, I guess you could say. So now we're going to obviously change random numbers down to 6, and he'll be the draw for the Red Bull. Number 1, and that is Dean Reagan. Lotus driver last year, took a stunning pole position at Monza, stunning many drivers, unfortunately failed to fulfill that in the race. Dean's been here since season 2 in GP2 or season 1 in GP2. I'm not too sure, unfortunately. Season 1. Okay, season 1. So he has he's been here for a long time, and unfortunately he's fallen back into GP2. Now on to his teammate in the Red Bull.
It was 2.
That's we can't have that. Aiden was his teammate last year. Aiden was GP2 champion. Moved up, moved it down again with Dean. So he's not looking too strong.
Is it me? Is it just going 1, 2, 3?
Number 3.
Paul gets Dean. Oh, Dean, you're gonna love Paul, mate. He's the character. You're gonna love him if you're there.
We have one of the most quietest speakers on the forum. With one of the I hope this politely, more outspoken drivers of the forum.
Put it this way: if you say something wrong when he's on the radio at Charlton, he's good. He does the Charlton broadcasting. So, God help you.
Okay, so now on to HRT. HRT, we're not in the GP2 Championship. Obviously, the drivers left are going to be Aiden, and I think that's number 4.
Senna.
That's it's TGP.
He's gonna hate that, isn't he? He's gonna hate it.
Enjoy that, TGB. That's a
okay, there you have.
car you got there.
You've got the car you deserve,
mate.
Your name is just too long.
Yeah.
This gets referred to as TGB.
Yeah.
Obviously, Thomas returned to the championship after I think it was Monaco. I think he took I'm going to say a 6th place finish on his return off the top of my head. I think he scored 8 points. I'm not too sure.
5th.
So yes, obviously he lacks downforce, as we discovered in the mid-season review. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting season of him in the HRT. Now on to his teammate, and what will actually finally settle the force injury as well, as there will only be 2 drivers left after this draw. Number 6, and that is Rob McEwen. He drove the Toro Rosso last year. Took a second place finish. Literally about, I'm going to take a punt and say 1 hour 15 minutes ago. Not second place, third place, took his first podium. After leading for, I think, the first third of the race, taking the lead off TGB. But that is the pairing for the Force India team. That is Aidan Lucas, GP2 champion of season 2, and Thomas Helmer, who was my teammate last year. Yeah, Thomas, I think he had a best finish of, I'm going to say, 6th or 7th. Obviously, Thomas was part of the Constructors Champion team, and I reckon that's an interesting pairing.
It will be.
Now on to Sam with...
Aidan said to me earlier on, I bet I'll get the Force India. Yeah, and he's right.
Yeah, I'd just like to say TGB has literally rage quit out of the forums after he got the HRT.
How'd you know?
Okay, so Aaron, let's discuss for a brief moment. Who do you think are considered favorites for the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship?
Right.
Let's start with the drivers.
Drivers, my honest opinion, I'm not going to go with Aidan. I'm going to go with Jay, and I'm going to go with Jay and maybe TH if he picks it up a bit. And for constructors, I'd put it between the Force India and maybe the Caterhams.
Yeah, and yeah, okay. And what do you think, Sam?
So, obviously, I'm going to put my money on Aidan. I think you have to be stupid if you do not put your money on Aidan. And
are you calling Aaron stupid now? That's the host, you know.
Yeah, seriously, I got it wrong this year when I got Eric, so, I didn't want to put too much pressure on the lad.
But
shut up, paintball.
No, listen. I'm going to give you the constructors, Aaron. Just be nice.
Yay.
There you go. The constructors will be yours. And also, there's nothing to do with that. My ex-teammates in your team.
For me, personally, I think... I think the top... I'm not saying the top three, but I'm saying the 3 drivers I expect to be fighting for the championship this year. I'm going to say Jay, Theo, and Aidan. I expect Rob and a few others to mix it up in there as well. For the constructors, I think it's going to be difficult to look past Caterham, although I think if Nick turns up to more races, McLaren could be a good team as well.
Yep, and if Nicholas Farr shows commitment, I think don't count him out yet. He is a really good driver, and I think together with Aaron they could be a really strong team for the Constructors' Championship. McLaren is a really good car to drive, and they if they show commitment and join a lot of races, they might even challenge for the Constructors. I think
watch out for Rob McEwen or MC Ewan, because I think he's dramatically improved since he's joined, and he showed that by getting the podium.
No, you got it wrong. It's MC Ewan.
Oh, sorry, MC
Ewok. No, MC Ewok. That would do.
MC Ewan.
Right, okay, guys. We're getting a few twitchy fans on here. Let's move on to Formula 1.
Yep.
That was a very interesting draw. Cool. Why did it have to be me first? Fucking hell.
Okay, so guys, F1, here we go. You've all been waiting for this. I know, I've seen all the comments. Let's go, get F1 done, get F1 done. So here we go. So
you're
number
all children.
But anyway, number 1 is Dimmy T. That was a request by himself for me to call him that.
It was Dimmitt, wasn't it? Someone put Dimmitt.
Dimmy T. I'm going to go with Dimmy T because he personally asked me to say that. Number 2 is Eric, with number 3 Bojan, number 4 Dan Hall. God, I hope he doesn't do well again. 5 is Adam, 6 Darren, 7 is Indrek, 8 is myself, 9 is Mark, 10 is Andrew Wood, 11 Travis, 12 Musa, 13 is Flavio, 14 is the cock himself in Ollie, and then 15 is Andrew, and 16 Ben Milden. Okay, let's have a look at the band teams and drivers. So, Ollie and Eric are officially now teammates, but they cannot be in the Ferrari or the Mercedes. Dan Hall and Travis are also teammates, but they both cannot be in the Mercedes. Flavio cannot be in the Ferrari. Andrew and Mark cannot be teammates or be in the McLaren. Andrew can't be in the KTM. I can't be in the Marussia. Sad face. Timmy T and Indrek, of course, their cars are banned. Yeah, thank you very much, Ollie. And then Darren and Adam cannot be teammates. So here we go. Starting with the Mercedes. Here we go. The tension is building.
Dum dum dum.
Eric is literally going to press the go button.
No,
no, he can't because he put 1 and 6.
Sorry, again.
Right, here we go. Attempt number 2. Eric's going to go on the go button.
This is all rigged.
It's Ben.
Ben Milden. There we go, mate. Into the Mercedes you go. And, yeah, of course, Ben got 1 victory last season in Germany. I, of course, was very proud of him and gave him a beer afterwards.
Stole it from me.
Okay, his teammate.
Right now, we don't understand is Sam actually pissing himself because he really wants to drive the Mercedes. Otherwise, he'll literally just rage quit out of this live stream. He'll cry in a corner.
No,
Oh,
it's
close.
Andrew Wood. Andrew Wood will be his teammate. Andrew, of course, joined in halfway season. Bless him.
Sam's heart is broken.
Shut up. But yeah, he joined in late because of the patch issue in America, but he soon picked up good results, a couple podiums here and there, most of them being, of course, his podium career, which he believed he didn't deserve. Don't worry, Andrew, you did deserve it. On to Ferrari. Here we go. Eric is going to switch screens once again. He's going to go onto the go button. And it's 11. It is Travis in the Ferrari. And Travis has literally committed suicide. He wanted the Red Bull so badly, but now he's got the Ferrari. Yes, we can see his rage.
I believe he actually was in the Ferrari before in season 1 with us. Remember?
I don't think he can spell fuck because he's got hash hash hash, so I don't think he can spell fuck. So there we go.
Alright, on to his teammate.
Yep, here we go. Eric's going to flick screens once again. Tension is building. Oh, I'm trying to make the tension grow. Probably failing. Number 14, Ollie! 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 You're teammates with Travis. Enjoy.
Why do I just feel like I walk into an episode of EastEnders?
I'm with Eric. Nice one.
Oh, yeah, shit. That was a fail. Oh, God. I do apologise.
Nice one.
Adam.
Yeah, sober completely hit.
That's even better.
Sober.
Adam, enjoy this. Enjoy this. Adam and Travis and Ferrari. I think this will actually be a strong team, personally, in my eyes, because Travis and Adam are quick. Travis, I think, needs to be sort of learned to sort of calm down. No offense, Travis, but you sort. And I think Adam's the coolest character I think out there, apart from Dan.
And just to let Adam know, I have heard from his pit mechanic he will return for a full season. Yes.
Okay, so onto McLaren. Here we go. Here we go. Number 4, Dan H is in the McLaren. God help us all. Of course, Dan joined in halfway through the season.
So officially now, everyone has now officially left the F1 league because Dan is now in the McLaren. So you need to find some more sign-ups, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so his teammates. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. His teammate, of course, is soon going to be found out. Here we go. His teammate is. Well, Dan's teammate with himself. I think that'll be a pretty biased team. Number 9, it's Mark Frankland. Mark, of course, the most experienced race department racer. I think he's raced in every single race since 2010, and I think that's brilliant. He had a very good start to the season last season, but seemed to drop back after the halfway point, but I believe he will come strong, especially with Dan and his teammates. Okay, on to the caterer room. Here we go. Tension is slightly building, not as much as it was for the first car though. And Mark is like, that's Adam, we've already had him.
I don't think Mark can have the McLaren, can he?
Travis, that's a good shout, Aaron. That is a good shout.
Travis done him.
That is a good shout. Well done, Aaron Williams. You're on the ball. I am not. Dimmy is.
I think Aaron's made the most saves so far, to be honest. Hang on, wouldn't that be unfair then? Because I hate to bring this up now, but considering that Mark can't go in the McLaren, it's going to upset the draw, isn't it? It's
yeah,
going to...
I screwed up there badly. I do.
Ignore me.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Well, what we.
Okay, we have.
Give Dimmy the McLaren.
No, he can't because he was with Indrek. Okay.
Oh no.
We have to redraw for the second McLaren.
Travis has literally exploded in the chat. I mean, it's just... it's like full caps rage everywhere.
Whoa.
Oh dear. Travis, calm down. Jesus.
Alright.
Right.
Let's go for...
blisters on your fingertip.
Let's go for the second McLaren.
Okay, sorry, I do apologise. I'm not on the ball today whatsoever. Here we go.
Drunk.
Funny. No, we can't have Dimmy because I'll
Can't
be
have Andrew.
We can't have Andrew. We can have Musa, however. Musa and Dan. This could be an interesting, very strong team and will likely to win the Constructors. That's F1 ruined already. Okay, Caterham. On to me. Yeah, Caterham. That's the team. Let's go. Here we go. Number 3, it is Bojan. Bojan, of course, is strong this season, yeah. He didn't win the race and somehow managed to finish third. I think that was down to his brilliant consistency, and now he's get rewarded by being in the Caterham. His teammates for season 4 will be anytime soon. Here we go. No, we can't have Musa again. We can't have Dimmy T again.
Can't have Andrew either.
No, we can't. Good shout. Forgot your name. Aaron.
Always Mr. Sainsbury's, as the kids like to call me.
Can't have Dan H. Can't have Dimmy T.
Adam.
Can't
Could have had Adam.
As you can see here, guys,
You could have had Adam. You had 5, and you could have had Adam.
Adam's already assigned to the car. Number 10. No, that's Andrew.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
We're showing technical difficulties here, guys.
Yeah. So, number 11, Travis. No. 13, Flavio Morado. There we go.
Flavio Morado.
Flavio Morado. Yeah. Okay.
The
Flavio.
veterans of F1.
Yep. I think that'll be a very strong team, and hopefully, I pray Flavio does better than he does this season. Now on to my X.
I apologise now, Eric, if we get the Red Bull HRT.
Well, we still have a chance for the Marussia or the Force India. That's not bad, I guess.
Travis is saying we rigged this. We didn't. Here we go.
You paid us, mate, but we took the money. You didn't get a receipt, so.
Number 2, Eric and Ollie. You two this season will be in
Yes.
The Virgin.
Stuff. So now you two will have to come up with jokes. So Ollie, you're going to be rocking the Virgin jokes this season.
Yeah,
and he's got cock in his name as well, so it makes it even better.
That's a good shout out. That's a good shout out.
That's brilliant.
That is good. That is good. Oh dear.
The cock in the Virgin, yeah.
Oh dear. Right. Okay.
Let's move on.
Yes, let's quickly, swiftly move on. Right. We're down to 6 drivers, Eric. Remember? Yeah.
Sam's car.
Oh, what?
Sam has the Red Bull.
No. We have to stick to the plan.
Good. I didn't want that. That's good. It's not rigging before I
God.
We're making too many mistakes. This was the final mistake, though. Okay, who do we got?
Sorry, I'm coughing in your ears again.
Sam Wrighton, Darren Bentley.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Shut up. It's Darren, then myself.
Yeah. It's a bit of a delay on the video.
You're just hoping it goes 1-2 again, don't you?
Yeah. Number 3. Yeah, doing two. Yeah, who again? We got Dan H.
Mark, right?
Yes, correct. Mark.
Andrew Holmes as well.
Andrew Holmes is one. And right, hold on.
And Timmy and Indrek.
Yep. Yeah, indeed, it is Dimmy and Indrek.
No, wait, I messed up.
Yeah, this is.
Indrek is before Sam, so.
Yeah. Look, you can. Nick Farr's just put last mistake, Eric. No.
This
is just going to continue on for the.
At least it shows we are human.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Unlike Dan Hall. Okay, so number 1 will be Dimmy. Number 2, Darren. Please do not get the Force India. Number 3 will be Indrek. Number 4, myself. Number 5 is Mark, and number 6 is Andrew Holmes. So here we go.
Whoa. Where is Ben Mill? No, mate, no.
Shut up, boy.
Just go.
All I can say is, Thingy's spelling's fantastic. You know, he's managed to spell Red Bull in letters.
Thanks, Nick.
I'll grade him 8 for effort.
Thank you, Nick. There we go. Right, cut it down to 6, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. Eric, cutting down the numbers. He's pressing go. It's number 3. That is, I believe, Darren in the Red Bull. Brilliant. No,
it's Indrek.
It's Indrek and Dimmy. So, the champion, the reigning champion.
I guess we can count out Dimmy then, thankfully.
You know what? If Darren gets HRT, I will laugh in him.
Oh,
and every time he says, "I'll take a drink," I will laugh even more.
Here we go.
Oh God.
So, final 2 teams.
Oh God, if me and Darren are teammates, oh dear. Right, come on, let's go. HRT, I'm dreading this next bit. Number 2, which is Darren Bentley.
I called it.
That's brilliant.
Okay, his teammates will either be me, Mark, or Andrew.
Well, I can imagine the intro. Sorry.
Oh God, this is me. Go on, let's go. Shit. Oh God, no. I'm teammates with Darren. Oh God. Oh no. No.
Do you want Aaron to continue the final team?
Please, I'm literally weeping. I do not. Oh dear.
Right. Then the last 2 we have Andrew Holmes, who I think could dominate this league, and Mark Franklin bringing up in the Force India. I think we've just seen Sam just walk out the commentary box. He's got a bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand. Oh shit! Wait, no.
That's it. Give up. Give up. Oh dear.
Aaron, didn't he enter the commentary box with a bottle of Jack Daniels as well?
I don't know, but he's just seen Travis Austin in the lobby. Oh no! Wait.
Oh God, he's got a rope in his hand. Oh God. Oh no, he's climbing up to the chair. Oh no. Oh God.
So we have. I'm sorry to report that Sam Wright and Travis Austin have sadly died this evening.
You idiot. Oh dear.
So let's recap. So F1. Who do you think is going to be the constructors and champion this year.
Okay. Since I did the draw, can I do this
Yeah,
first? I know
go
we did it short. Okay, HRT constructors, I'm going to win the championship. There we go. In all seriousness, no. I think it will be. Where is that? Where is it? Yeah, McLaren for constructors, and most likely Dan to win the title. So.
Sorry? What do you think?
Sorry, is that me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
what's it called Ori?
Oh, I'm sorry, the call's kind of cutting out on my end, so I'm just hearing like Lee.
Oh,
and,
Lee Cup,
like,
the Cup.
who the hell is Lee? Okay, so for constructors, I like Indrek and Dimmy if they can master the Red Bull, if Indrek's a bit more consistent. But obviously, like the team of me and Eric. I'm not sure about Marusha. Dan Musa though, arguably 2 top 4 drivers, 2 top 3 drivers of F1, so it's hard to look past them in a McLaren, to be honest. Champion, I'm saying for top 3 people, I don't like sticking my neck out for a single person. I expect, as I like to refer to them as the aliens to be up there, so that's Dimmy, Dan and Musa fighting for the championship, although I might just say Dan because I think Dimmy might struggle with the Red Bull.
Okay. Eric, yourself, what do you think?
Well, of course, you cannot look beyond Dan and Musa and McLaren for the constructors, and yeah, Indrek and Dimi can be a nice team as well as me and Ollie. So I think we might have like a 3-way for the championship. That's my predictions, at least. You never know what surprises are ahead of us. And for the drivers, I think it will be a very competitive season with Ollie joining the ranks and Andrew Holmes as well. It will be interesting to see how they adapt, of course, to the 100% races and to F1 standards. And yeah, it's going to be tight, but definitely Dimi and Dan fighting for the title. In my view, they are the best drivers on this game I've seen so far. Musa can be up there if he's a little bit more consistent. Ollie might be up there if he can adapt nicely to the heavy fuel and stuff. And I'll just do my best again and hope to maintain my record of finishing in the top 2. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be really tough, and it will be interesting to see who is going to come out on top and who is going to be where.
Okay. Also, I would like to note this out, guys. These positions are final. There will be no topping or changing unless you give us £1,000 or pay off my student loan. Then I'll be more than happy to accommodate. And by the way, my student loan is about
and pay for my
£30,000.
scholarship. Pay for my scholarship as well.
Yes, mine's about £30,000, my student loan. So there you go. If you can come up with that money and send it to me over PayPal, we'll be more than happy. Okay, right. Also, I've got to say, guys, it's now this season is now officially over. We will be having a 2-week break, but obviously next week, yes, you can use MasterCard. Next week we'll be having a pre-season testing. Is it Silverstone or Catalunya first next week, Eric, on Saturday?
On Sunday it's Catalunya, so I don't have anything planned for Saturday, but I think these guys from the Kellers Racing want to continue our tournament, the second part of the tournament. I'm not sure, I didn't talk to Tim about it yet, but it might be nice to do it in next weekend because we will be busy, when the season starts.
So what is the first race? It's April the
14.
So 2 weeks. Yep. It's 2 weeks, yeah, because next week.
Well, yeah, 2 weeks today.
Yep. I'll be making the GP2 profiles and I will update the standings, and the Hall of Fame is going to get a massive update, so look out for that.
We would like to quickly do one thing. This is for you guys in the chat right now, so Sam and Eric and that quickly watch the chat. I would like you all to nominate from GP2 your driver of the year.
Driver of the year.
Okay, do you want us to, organize some kind of awards like we did for 2012, like for season 3? We can set it up. I think, we can do that.
Darren's put Chaya. Oh wow.
We'll do that. We'll want you to think about. We want you to think about it. We'll put it up. I'll put it up tomorrow or whatever when I get some spare time in the week. But
GP2,
by Wednesday latest.
GP2.
We'll
GP2,
do,
guys.
We'll do GP2, then we'll do F1, then we'll do, you know, that sort of thing.
Driver of the season.
Driver of the season, yeah.
All right.
Most improved as well, just full
Yeah,
shout
most
out.
improved.
Yeah, maybe. Well, Aaron and I will discuss it further, then we will see how, you know, and everybody can vote. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
We live in a democracy, people. Well, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Eric will obviously get all the new fancy graphics and that all done. Me and Jonathan will be returning for the end of season podcast. We'll be looking back at the races we missed. We're sorry about, you know, not bringing it out, but obviously me and John have been busy. As you may know, I'm in the Territorial Army, so if I disappear off to Afghanistan, I won't be racing. Or if Kim Jong-il decides to kill people, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So that's that, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself. And it's goodbye from me, goodbye from Sam, who's swinging from a rope next to Travis.
Funny.
And goodbye from Ollie, and goodbye from Eric. And thank you, Eric, for hosting.
Yep. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, and everybody, thanks for watching. And I just hope for a really good season, and let's have some fun out there.
Indeed.
All right. Bye.
Bye guys, subscribe to my channel.